Hey there guys, before we get into the review, I was cruising around town last night, and I actually brought my camera along with me, so I'm going to show you what happened last night real quick. Because the Buster brought me home! This guy's showing up, I gotta go. Yeah, I know my diesel impression is terrible, just stick with me. Yeah, Toretto, you like my new ride? I just got it from a guy who was dressed like a sex skimp and he had emphysema. Doesn't matter if you brought a 5-second car or a 10-minute car. I'm gonna win. That doesn't make any sense. Didn't that intro look like it was filmed by a 9-year-old Michael Bay? Maybe that's why I like it so much. Now let me give you my quick opinion on the Fast and Furious films. I love the first one, that was amazing. The second one went a little too MTV crazy for me. The third one, Tokyo Drift, it was watchable, but it had a little bow wow in it. So that, the fourth one, I just thought it was really mediocre at best. I don't know, I really didn't like the fourth one. But let me tell you this fifth one is by far one of the best ones in the franchise. It had The Rock, it had Vin Diesel, it had Paul Walker. Is he really even a selling point anymore? Anyway, let's move on. The Rock looked like he was so pumped he was about to pop. And you know what else it had? It had a plot. And this Fast and Furious was really basically a heist film on steroids. When I was watching this movie, I was reminded of The Italian Job. I was waiting for Mark Wahlberg to pop up at some point and say, "Hey Toretto, say hi to your mother for me." But I don't mind it, because all the action, the storylines, the big heist at the end, the chase scenes, it was great. It was pure entertainment, and I wasn't let down. Now, I'll be honest with you, there were a few scenes building up towards the end where I was like, what are they doing? That's you know, that doesn't fit their character. But it all makes sense in the end, and I was completely satisfied. The Rock in this movie was awesome. I enjoy The Rock. He's a likable guy, and he says some of the best one-liners I've heard from a tough guy in years in an action film. I'm not going to ruin them for you, but every single one of his one-liners, I actually laughed out loud. And out of all the Fast and Furious movies, I'm going to put this one in second. I still like the first one more, just as a standalone movie by itself. I don't know why. It was different. Maybe it holds a place in my heart. I'm not sure. Now let's talk about the action in this movie. It was all well done and well filmed, too. It wasn't shaky cam. It was nice cinematography where you could see what was going on. That's how action movies should be done, folks. And the thing about it is, I'm sure they used some CGI in the movie. Actually, I'm quite certain they used quite a bit of it. But it was never over-the-top CGI. It was never overdone. It wasn't like playing a video game where that's all you feel like you're seeing is CGI. And the best thing about this movie is, we didn't have to waste all our time with character development. Yeah, there was character development there, but with all the past movies, we kind of had a sense of what was going on and who was who. So that was great to jump into action and get the wheels turning. See, I said wheels turning, because Fast and Furious. Okay, let's keep going. So finally, a blockbuster, big action, over-the-top movie that actually delivered on all aspects. And you know what else? The way they ended this one off, it was just, you could see it coming from a mile away, but they did it very nice, they did it very clean, and they connected the movies together. That's what I liked best. They didn't leave any empty holes. What the hell did I just say? Anyway, I'm going to say this movie kind of answered all your questions from previous movies. They do make some past references to other movies, so it all ties in very nicely. And after this movie, I'm actually really excited to see if they make a Fast and Furious 6. I'm sure they will, because this one's already a success. But I'm just really curious to see if they can top themselves and do something else cool like they did with this one. So if you guys want to check out a fun action movie that's well made, with a plot that's actually interesting, and it has a few funny moments in it, don't get left in the dust, and go check out Fast 5. Did I mention this movie has a few hot Brazilian chicks in it? Well, if I didn't, it definitely does. And before I take off here, I want to give a shout out to Chris from The Aficionados. This guy's been a long-time supporter of my channel. He's helped me make my intro. He's helped me with a few other video projects with the special effects and the editing that I put into them. And the best thing about Chris, guys, is he's a true movie lover at heart. So definitely go check him out. The channel is in the description below. I'm John with the Flickpick channel, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.